back for a second.
Don't give me any hints. They'll know. Oh, wait, it's a Daily Dose. We're
Oh
here.
no, you're recording this thing? You're
Hi, my name is
so
Robert. Yes, I'm recording just when Susan's
heavenly.
talking. You know, that
Wow.
this is Susan Scarlett over there. This is Robert here. That technique is one filmically that I learned from Woody Allen, who, is obviously enigmatic as a human being. However, as an artist, one of my all-time favorites. And one of the things he did commonly as a director was he wanted such humanistic performances that include the ums and ahs and stumbles and all that. That's what made it great for him. That he'd intentionally go up to actors and start talking to them about something completely off topic, make sure that he had them engaged somewhere else, and then he'd say roll and walk away. And the actor would be like, I'm trying to find his or her base. And that's what he wanted. So much like you coming on giggling and all that, I love that.
I'm gonna call you Woody.
Sure.
Sure. Robert, I put two and two together today.
Yeah,
Something else about you that I don't know why I never thought about this. It's your journalism degree.
two of
And
them.
I but two of them.
You got a
Okay,
bachelor's and a master's in journalism.
there you go. Somehow it escaped me that that might be relevant to the fact that you're so good at this work, the interviewing, the listening, the throwing things back at the person you're talking to get them to keep going. I thought, oh, what else is journalism but that? Or at least that's an essential piece of the puzzle. So here's to your two journalism degrees. I mean, an example of that synergy and things kind of coming together. Back then, when you studied journalism, you probably were not thinking about this or how it might be useful. But my goodness, I consider myself a good interviewer. I don't hold a candle to you. Now that you've asked me to do this on my own a little bit, I'm like, whoops. I'm sort of going learning things, which you'll see when you see my solo efforts.
Which we're looking forward to expansively for the Daily Dose. Just putting it out there that Susan has been given the gift and has taken up the charge, and I'm so proud of you for starting to do daily doses on your own, recognizing that I don't want to be a bottleneck for this. I've done some on my own, and I want you to do them on your own. And I owe you a sheet for how to upload, which we'll get you shortly. That strength on your part, though, to say yes to that, admitting your uncomfortability potentially with it and saying yes anyway, that's as big of a signal of efficacy of the work we've been doing here, the play we've been doing together as anything,
Absolutely, absolutely. There's a lot of courage that is implied in probably anyone, but I feel like me in particular, taking this on. The one thing that I would say in counterpoint to that is that all of the jobs that I had through the years when I wasn't a full-time mom, which is my main job, um, were with people in an interviewing kind of way. And so there is a bit of a gift, but I now that I'm doing it here, I'm seeing more. And I am grateful for the trust that you place in me to take that on and to maybe pick out some people that might be fun to bring to the party.
Absolutely. I mean, giving a shout out to our friend Julie Walker, who we had on a couple weeks ago. I think she's been our most popular dose in the last month.
Oh,
So just
wow.
as a sign of that efficacy, that people do it, see it, and then they give it to their people, and that's what we want. We're trying to spread the message far and wide. So it's like we want more people to tell their story and share with their communities. Recognize this as a platform to talk about whatever they need to talk about.
What a gift to be able to give. I mean, it's 5 minutes, but
Right.
it's 5 minutes with where you have the floor, where our friend has the floor, whoever our friend is. And yeah,
And what's the thing we hear more commonly than anything at the end? That was it, or we're done. I mean, people think we haven't started yet. Hardly. It's how fast it goes.
indeed,
Um,
yes. And that's true here too.
yeah, no, it's the same thing. It's once again that points to the inherent benefit of what we're doing of connecting. That this fits in with flow. It fits in with being in the zone. Time doesn't hold the same value it does otherwise. It becomes sped up.
it becomes what?
sped up. Like you can't
Sped
move
up.
fast
Yes,
enough.
yes. And the value goes up. The
Oh,
value
for
goes
sure. The
tremendously.
quality,
Well,
100%.
we hope so. And we're at 5.
That's just like that. Wait, what? We're done?